Alright, what's going on everybody? It's the Madden Mythic Legend BC Server 16 here, and today I will be showing you guys how to cheese house rules in solo battles, because let's be honest, they cheating. And it is nothing new, guys. Like, solo battles it can be really frustrating. I know a lot of you guys have school, a lot of you guys have work, and maybe a lot of you guys just suck, okay? But that's okay. We're here, and we're here to play dirty like your dirty stepfather. So without further ado, we're going to go ahead and get straight into the video. Alright, so first things first, we gotta know what we're fighting for. We gotta, rally the troops, so to speak. So basically this week, if you complete all games on Legend, if you win all 13 games, you will score a 94 Ultimate Legend. And each tier below that, I think it has its own Ultimate Legend. Yeah, you see right here, there's 92 if you get MVP. So don't worry if you don't win all of them. But it's definitely really nice that you can get a 94 Ultimate Legend. That should help complete a lot of sets, or maybe training, or just coins in general. And then as far as your team's concerned, because I know a lot of people are gonna be like, oh, you have a God Squad. No, this is the bare minimum team basically. Just get yourself a nice tight end, and that's basically it. Just make sure Pat Tillman has a lurker, or somebody on your team has a lurker. Other than that, nothing else is really important other than a good receiver and yeah, just somebody with lurker. But aside from that, the house rules are as follows. We have cooldowns, and we have limits to plays. You can only call a play 3 times a game, and every time you call it, you're gonna have a 6-play cooldown. Why is this here? Because people suck and they cannot stop the stretch abuse. But to their credit, stretch is pretty broken. So aside from that, if you score a touchdown that's under 20 yards, you will only get 4 points. But conversely, if you were to, I don't know, just bomb a touchdown for 20 yards or more, you're going to find yourself with a whopping 11 points. So this is really good if, you're not someone who is comfortable playing with a low, point lead, because, anything can happen. And I totally agree. Anything can happen in Madden, right? You guys saw that clip in the beginning. So, if you just need a comfortable lead before you start going into, everything else, that's fine. So let's talk defense. How are we gonna win solo battles? It's gonna be the same thing that you should have been doing for every single thing involving a CPU. You go into field goal block, and then you switch into punt man save, and then you do exactly as what I'm about to do on screen. You kind of just bait them. You go in for like a second and a half, and then you just swing back to the receiver. Works nearly every time, right? It's something that I've been doing all year. It's no secret. I've already put a video out on this, like in the beginning, like maybe second month. But yeah, it works every time. Now, I know I just said it works every time, but the caveat is there's some weird instances where they won't do it, and that is when it's like the 2-minute warning in the second quarter, or it's the fourth quarter, because their behavior just becomes erratic and I don't know what plays they call. And then there's this other instance where you just don't get the animation. Like check this out right here. Sean Taylor is 6'2" with lurker, dog. I don't know what his jumping is, but he doesn't get that over that midget. That's probably Alshon if he's 17. It doesn't even matter who it is. That's Sean Taylor. He should have picked that off. And then if it's close to 2-minute warning or in the fourth quarter, they'll do stupid stuff like that. So just a little disclaimer, you're gonna have to have some type of base defense in case this doesn't work. Not only that, but punt man safe counts as a play, which means you cannot spam that play back to back. So if you fail the first interception, you better have a backup plan, and I do. That backup plan is literally nickel double A gap. It is the best CPU defense. It truly is. There is nothing better. You literally just blitz all your linebackers or call mid blitz and just bring your safety down to the line of scrimmage. That's basically it. Just play your best man coverage, and then the pressure is going to get there. Either you're going to get the sack, an incompletion, or the interception. And it works without fail. Doesn't matter what formation it is. Don't look at that mistake. Please don't look at that. I should edit that out. But no, for sure, nickel double A gap is your best bet. It gets easy pressure. Mid blitz is obviously the best CPU defense in the game. That's natural because you just press everybody. You don't have to press, but I like to press, and you bring everyone to the line of scrimmage, and then look at that, you get the sack like easy. That's all you have to do. Doesn't matter what play it is. It can be mid blitz. It can be cover 2, cover 3. It doesn't really matter. Honestly, if you're one of the 3 people who are still trying to do Pat Tillman, this is a good way to get sacks or a good way to get interceptions if you do the field goal block thing. But do with that as you will. It's my favorite anyways. If there's something better, if it's something you're more comfortable with, of course, you know, you go ahead and do that, but I just wouldn't chance it because, you know, the CPU is just, I don't know, dog. CPU can do some wild things, so, you know, it's best just to send the house and make a quick read, and, you know, make sure you have, you know, a decent safety. You don't really need decent corners as much as you need a decent safety to be in the back, you know, because they're not going to have a lot of time, right? But enough of that. Now we're here on offense. So, what's the best offense to use? The true answer is it really does not matter. It really doesn't, right? But, you know, since, you know, you're here watching this video this long, you know, obviously you want to be told what to do because that's what YouTube is here for. And that's okay. That's what I'm here for. So I think, you know, whatever you're comfortable with is exactly what you want to do. Like, whatever your money play is, your go-to money play, you know, is going to work. Like mine is the WR out. That's what you want to, you know, stick with. And you want to have a money play that's, you know, easily made again. So you see, I already called, you know, my money play WR out, right? And then I recreated it using, you know, Tight End Apprentice. And it's just, you know, Shannon Sharp is just a trash can, bro. He was not as good as I thought he was gonna be. But you know, you can recreate, you know, the money plays with ease in this formation that I'm in, and that's essentially what you want to go for, you know. So if you're using like the Saints playbook, you know, tight offset TE, you know, you just want to have that corner route, right? Because corner routes are OP. It doesn't matter what play you call, as long as you can, you know, change that receiver, that tight end, into another corner route. You basically have, you know, the Saints, whatever it's called, like I forgot what it's called, the Saints Y out. You guys know what I'm talking about. You Saints playbook corner route abusers. Hate you guys. Nah, I'm playing. I love you guys because I'm one of them. I used to be one of them. But so yeah, it's just about recreating your money play, right? So if you have to get hot route master, if you have to get, you know, WR apprentice, route apprentice, tight end apprentice, you know, do whatever you got to do. You know, you should have your abilities on your receivers anyways in solo battles because, you know, you get better catching. You know, obviously, aside from that one drop, Shannon Sharp has actually been pretty good. But that's just something, you know, if you didn't know. You know, you do get better catching if you have, like, streak specialist, post, flag elite, you know, slant specialist or whatever. You'll get better catching animations. Matchup Nightmare, obviously, you know, being the best out of all of them because they still haven't, you know, fixed that because, you know, we had the Dickerson fiasco, which took them forever. But that's enough of that. You see, I'm just literally just abusing this play every single time, and you know, I'm just someone who's lazy. I don't feel like, you know, playing full games, so I try to get these games over with as quick as possible. So if you're like me, choose the Raiders playbook and literally just throw this post route. You know, just make a hitch and throw a post, and that's literally all the WR out is. You know, so. Aside from that, you know, we also have to run the ball because we're not trying to pass the ball every single down. We have to chew clock, and chewing clock is a very important thing in this game. So one thing you can do, you know, since you can't call back-to-back running plays, you can literally just call some random passing play you would never use and just take off. Just, you know, if you have escape artists, just, you know, go have fun. You know, Vic is extremely cheesy. But aside from that, you know, the Raiders playbook has a lot of run plays. I mean, running it, I don't know how I can truly explain it. You literally just call a run play. Stay away from the counters. Just call any form of stretch or ISO. Like, dives are okay, but ISOs and inside zones are really good. Obviously, stretch is stretch. So, you know, take that for what you will. And yeah, that's pretty much the gist of this video, guys. I told you everything that you guys need to know to go get yourself that 94 Ultimate Legend and you know, all those coins and whatnot. It's pretty nice, honestly. It's pretty easy, pretty simple. Obviously, it's time consuming, so I like to have chew clock on. Please, for the love of God, if you can afford it, like, especially if you build a lead. I like playing dangerously, so, you know, maybe don't do what I do because I like low scoring games. I don't know, I'm just that lazy. But, you know, obviously, you know, after you get your lead, just chew clock, just run the ball out. Also, abuse abilities. Streak specialist is amazing. Matchup nightmare is amazing. Post flag elite, you know, post and out routes amazing. You know, just abuse abilities, and because abilities really make the player, like, I hardly even acknowledge the players as much as I just acknowledge their abilities. Also, you can, you know, just freelance offense. I mean, obviously using slants and drags, you know, corner routes. I mean, yeah, I don't need to go on too much. Like, you guys already basically know what you guys have to do. Just don't be an idiot. You know, don't stress out. You know, don't get frustrated. Just do what I've told you to do in this video, and you will find yourself with plenty of riches. So thank you guys for watching this video. Like, comment, subscribe if you like this video, found it helpful. Dislike if you did not, and I'll see you guys later. Peace out.